It may not be decor you're missing, it might just be texture. Hey friends, it's Amber with Amber Marie and Company, and today's video is all about how we're taking beautiful decor and decorations that you already have, and we're just adding simple texture to really make it look designer. That's the designer secret. It's adding texture into what you already have, any hard surfaces, anything on your coffee table, on your dining room table, and I'm going to show you how to add that texture. First things first, smash that subscribe button because you're going to want to follow along on all things home decor, lifestyle. We are a lifestyle brand here at Amber Marie Company, and we do cooking and we do styling and we do decorating videos. There's always something fun happening here on our channel, and I don't want you to miss a thing. So do me a solid, smash that subscribe button, and let's get started. It's not as hard as you think. I promise you, it's actually very simple. One item right here, this one little realistic, real touch fern, I'm going to add it in, and that alone is going to change the whole dynamic, the whole look. I'm just going to start by adding this right down here, and I'm just going to kind of fluff it out. And I want kind of some of this to kind of go in between, in the back. Just one piece of texture, one piece of greenery changes the whole look of this little styled ginger jar. And you know how I love the blue and white chinoiserie, and that just adds so much right away. One styled thing, one item, one bush, one fern, done. And I'm just gonna add these right in here to this jar. And there are several ways you can do this. You can actually stick some styrofoam down if you really wanted to get fancy with it. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to kind of bend my stems and I'm just going to stick these right down in that jar, just like that. And I'm just going to kind of style this jar so that they look realistic and beautiful sticking out of this blue ginger jar. Now, all of these florals are also wired, so that's kind of another secret. If you want it to look beautiful, you have to kind of finagle your flowers so that they're going in the right directions of where you want them. So I'm going to take this Tyler French Market spray. It's a room and linen spray. I'm going to give it a really good shake, and I'm just going to mist these flowers like this. And when people walk in, they're going to think they're real. All right, y'all, we are taking this little section here. Like I said, you're not needing more decor, you're just needing texture. And I'm showing you how we've gone from no texture to adding height, to adding these beautiful florals. Now, it's patriotic summer, so an inexpensive, really quick way to take just the simple act of what we've done right here and make it patriotic, going to any dollar store and just buying some American little patriotic flags, and then just adding them in our little vase and our little flower arrangement, just like this. I'm putting 2 in because I want this to be real patriotic. And that alone adds texture. That's all we've done. This is a nice, soft, woven texture. These little guys are probably like a poly cotton. I don't think they're true cotton because they are made to go outstand and withstand all of the weather and the elements. But look how cute that is. Just 2 little flags in our arrangement adds more texture, adds another pop of color. You can add them in your vase right here, or I'm going to show you an even better way to add some texture and not take away from the flower arrangement. Okay, so another little secret. This video is full of secrets, and here's another one that I've got just for you. All right, now let's talk about adding these cute flags without adding them to our arrangement here. Like, we put them in the arrangement, they look great, but if you feel like that's too overwhelming for you, here's another completely different way of adding these flags into your decor. I'm going to start with these 2 beautiful chinoiserie candle holders, and I'm going to take this. Now, there's several different things that you can use for this. I have this little sticky tack, which is kind of like what you use when you're wanting to tack something up to a wall. I'm going to work it right down there so it's nice and inside my little candlestick. So easy. So now I have my little candlesticks. I've put the little putty inside, and I'm just going to take and I'm going to stake my little flag right in the middle, just like that, and it's going to hold it so nice and easy. Most people don't even know what to do with a cloche. They see them and they think, what do people do with cloches? Well, this cloche is going to add light and some color with what we have going on right here in these little ginger jars. Set this little tulip down just right over here next to my little ginger jar lid. And And I'm just going to show you how even a cloche can add texture by adding shine into your design. So this little guy, if I were to sit him down right here, he's just adding a whole nother element into this display. And then the last thing that I would do is maybe take a little bit of ribbon and just tie a little bit of ribbon, patriotic ribbon, down here. So I've got height, I've got highs and lows. I've got this little ginger jar right here, which is kind of hidden. So you can see how I've kind of gone with the textures, how I've gone with my display. This would be beautiful in an entryway, beautiful in a dining room, on your dining room table. Here's another way to add texture, and that's just by adding a little pop of ribbon. And you don't need a whole lot. So I'm gonna take this little 1 inch and I'm gonna put this on top of this little cloche here, and that's just gonna add another texture, another layer. And again, this is not something you have to do every step of the way. I'm showing you in this video lots of different ways to add texture to your decor. I'm just gonna add just a little bit of ribbon, and I'm just gonna do a real simple little bow. I don't want this to be overpowering. We carry this ribbon at Amber Marine Company, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. The other important thing, using zip ties, y'all. So basically it's just gonna make those zip ties disappear, just like this, all right? I'm gonna take my little cloche top here. I'm gonna put that zip tie right up there. Now I want this little zip tie to be hidden, so I'm gonna make sure that I hide that one down in the bottom part of my bow, because I don't want. This is something that you might already have, but I'm telling you, these beautiful cabbage plates are some of my favorites, and they look good for every season. Literally spring all the way through Christmas time. You can use this plate on your table in a place setting, but you can also use it in your decor or your display. And let me show you a couple of different ways you could use a plate like this, or any plate that you might have that you love that's already in your home in this display. Number one, and probably the easiest way, is to take this little cloche and just give it a little home. How that little layer adds so much to this display. I can take that lid, store it in a drawer, and just totally get rid of it. But see how grounding this plate right here to our display brings in the green. It takes the green to another level here on your wood table. People are always saying, I love cloches, I see them in the stores, but like, what do you use them for? Well, this is a perfect example of how to use a really pretty cloche anywhere in your decor. And what I love about this is you don't have to use this on this display. I can take this and go put it on a coffee table or an end table or anywhere else, maybe a guest bedroom, and it's just ready to go. Another beautiful way to add texture. Now, this little guy right here is a sash, and it's wired, and we're selling these like crazy this summer. And some of you are gonna say, it's just way too much. But you know what we say at Amber Marine Company? Say it with me, it's not done until it's overdone, right? So let's keep going, because I wanna show you a simple recipe for how to design, how to style, and then I wanna show you a really complicated one. I'm gonna have it kind of starting back up here on my tray. And I don't have a real wonderful rhyme or reason as to what I'm doing. I'm just testing it and trying it, okay? So I've just kind of taken this, I folded it over a bit so that it's gonna be going off the side of my tray. And then I'm going to take and give this a really pretty little poof and look like it's just bounding and just going out like you totally meant for this to happen 100%. Right back over here, right where it was. And I might need to take that ginger jar and just barely put it on the edge here to kind of hold this. So I can just poof and curl it up, and it's gonna stay exactly how I want it. It's gonna stay gorgeous, and it looks so patriotic. But let me just complicate things a little bit more. As I have this beautiful collection, it looks gorgeous, but sometimes you just want something to kind of ground it to your table. Well, that's where a big, beautiful tray like this comes in handy. I'm gonna take this tray and I'm gonna reverse style this. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, a mental picture, or you can take a picture actually with your phone so you don't forget what you've done. If you've gotten up to this point and you're like, I'm still missing something. And I'm literally just going to put everything on it after I get it all situated here. Hopefully I can have the tray to what we've already designed and styled. So I'm going to take the tray. I've set this wood piece on top of the tray, and I'm just going to add everything right back in. It's not rocket science. It's actually pretty darn easy. The tray is just adding texture. Got my price tag showing here, y'all. There we go. There's my first candlestick. Back up here, front and center like I had it. Keeping that looking nice and cute. Okay, my final piece of advice, my final tip for adding texture, and this is not one you have to do, but definitely my mom and I both love to have a devotional or a Bible sitting out on our tray, styled somewhere in our home, and I think this would be a great place. We have two really cool devotionals that I think are wonderful. This one says, "If My People," and it's very much a patriotic devotional. It's a prayer guide for our nation. So it'd be really cool to open up that devotion and maybe this summer, put it right here front and center. Today's video has shown you all kinds of ways that you can add texture in your own decor. I just want to get your mind thinking and creative juices really just flowing to think about, is it decor that I'm missing or is it texture? I hope this video has given you inspiration, but most of all education about adding textures. Again, it may not be decor you're missing, it might just be texture. And today, this has shown you all kinds of different ways of adding texture bit by bit to a display, and several different ways to get that creativity really flowing in your mind of how maybe you could add just a little bit of texture to your decor or your seasonal decorations that will really just kind of add that little pop, that one thing that's missing that you don't even know that's missing yet. Hopefully today's video gives you that inspiration. So I want to hear from you, friends. Make sure you drop a comment and let me know what you think about our tray, at what stage you loved it and you would consider yourself done, and then at what stage you really love seeing things come together. Again, you don't have to do the whole complete staging like we did here at the store. You just have to do bits and pieces, and one little thing can just make all the difference in your decor. Thank you so much for watching. Again, share this video with your friends. We really appreciate it when you leave comments and help us grow our channel, because we're all about helping you create a beautiful home in a place that you really love and that makes you happy. Thanks for watching, friends. You can see I'm standing inside of one of our store locations. So of course, everything that we used in today's video is available on our website, ambermarieandcompany.com. And I want to personally invite you, not just to shop us online, but come and see it. And some friends from Huntsville, Alabama, thank you so much for coming in and visiting and saying hi, y'all. I can't wait to see all of you come in one of our stores here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And don't forget, y'all, drop a comment. Let me know what you think and what you want to see.